What is up, YouTube? Back, and today we are doing another Corvette mod. Can't you tell we're getting close to summer? It's a beautiful thing. We are going to be doing EOS's front splitter and side skirt body kit for your C6 Corvette. These kits work on the base, the non-Z06 style. You could possibly run them on there, but I'll be doing it on the base style, Z51 style, non-OEM wide body style. These are very easy kits to put on. I'll take you step by step on how I did it. Currently, I have it unboxed and we got it mocked up. I'm going to show you how I mocked it up, and you will not need any tape or anything, and you can use existing screws to mock it up. So let's jump right in on how we did that. So guys, as you can see, I got it pretty much up there. A really good lining point is that point in the hood or the front bumper down in your front OEM part here, the lower part of your front bumper to the splitter itself. And that should line right up. So it does look a little bowed right now, but that's only simply because I have it mounted up here. What I did was I took the OEM flaps off that are underneath. Those are just held on by a few 7mm bolts and some push pins. Mine were all over the place and already completely gone anyway, so I couldn't really show you on how I did that, but very simple. Just look under and you'll see. But to show you how I got the splitter to hang like this, and on both the left and right sides, it is even. And now all we have to do is just pretty much hold up and work our way around and screw it in. Coming to the passenger side first, when you go to take that original fin off, there's a push pin right here. I had a new push pin because mine was kind of old, and you know, being a 2007, it just didn't really hold as well. But you can use you could use the OEM or a different push pin from a different location and swap it in if it's a little cleaner, maybe like an interior one, just so it's not as beat up by the road. And that hole lines right up with that one. And then coming over to the driver's side, there is a 7mm bolt. I know it's really weird, but on this side, there was a 7mm bolt for me, and it screwed right in. And I got that exact same lip gap on both sides. And then when I go and push up and go to mount, it's gonna fit nice and flush and right around. So once you get that going, you just wanna work your way around, and I will show you exactly how that looks. Okay, so now that we got them mocked up, along your splitter, there's a bunch of holes. In your kit, you're gonna get two packs of Phillips screws, which are really nice. These are really nice screws. They look clean, and they will drill right into the body panels. Very smooth, clean. You won't have to worry about splitting or anything like that. It's gonna be a really, really good fit. They do also include the 3M backing. I will not be using the backing on mine. I'm just gonna use the screws, just because I'm gonna go nice and snug, and I prefer that than having to put the backing on, and if I didn't put it on right, it's just too much. So I'm gonna work my way around. Doesn't matter what side you start on. I'm just gonna start on the driver's side and slide on down. And each time I do it, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm torquing it down snug, you know, not overbearingly to where it's gonna snap the plastic of the splitter, but snug to where it looks clean on the body, and it also is not gonna come down. So I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so as you've seen right there, in that amount of time, which was probably like 3 minutes, I just was drilling them up, taking my time. You know, I don't have my Milwaukee drill with me today, so the Boyer or Braw or whatever it is did the job. And that should show you right there, anything will work, even DeWalt. And all you need to do is just screw in the screws all the way around. I will say that it is on there really, really tight. I'm going to go under there one more time and look and see if I can add any more, because they give you so many more that I'm kind of contemplating using them. And like, I even have a bunch that came with the side splitter or the side skirt too. So, I mean, I have a lot of screws left. But just to show you the line, guys, off of using those preset holes that you had, it's clean, it's smooth. There's no gaps other than right there, which it's pretty much designed. But then you go all the way down, the gap that's designed in the splitter, and all the way around. And if my car was cleaner, it would look like the body. I really am excited about this kit. This is the gloss one, just because of the gloss black color on the car. I think it, you know, I know a lot of people get carbon, and some people even just get the regular ABS plastic. Upgrade to the gloss black. I've seen it on, even on their website, they got it on a red one, and it looks so good on the red one. Like, so I'm just super excited to see how this looks on the black finish. But it mounted right up, guys, and for the most part, you're done with this. Do some quality checking. Make sure you don't have any loose ends. If your push pin doesn't really work well on that side, throw in one of the screws. Make sure you're hitting some plastic or some sort of body panel that it will really adhere to, and zap it in. If you did throw the double N, 3 triple M backing, you might even have more of an adhesion. Mine is so tight, guys, that I really don't see this coming off. Like I said, though, I'm just going to take another look around and see what I find. And if I do add some more, I'll let you know exactly there. So go ahead, fine check this one, and then we'll jump onto the side skirts. Okay, guys, so I know we're going to jump on the side skirt, but real quick, I have 3 left over from the extra pack that it came with. And I want to just show you so you guys can pause and look exactly where I put mine. And I'm not going to lie to you, this is on so strong. I could go any speed I want to go. And wind is not going to be a factor. I'm pulling this down. Legit, the only way that this really would come down would be if this broke. Like, I could put a ton of force. It's not opening up. It's not exposing any screws. And it's still very flush. So all in all, I have, it seems like 1. I'm going to count every single screw, even including the ones that came, that are OEM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wiggly. Maybe 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So 19 or 20, I might have missed one. Screws. There's a couple of pre-drilled holes already for easy screwing in. And then I just added a few myself. And I think it wasn't even 100% necessary to add as many as I did. But I did, and I'll tell you that it's on so tight that, like, I don't know if you can see that with, like, your eye, but I can. And the camera might not show it. But that's actually pulling my bumper with me putting that force. And it is super on there. I'm so excited because this is the second splitter I ever installed in my life. And this one, I have so much, like, confidence that nothing's going to happen. So just so you guys can see there, that's just an extra little tip. I went ahead and put those extra screws in, got 3 left over, and I'm 100,000% satisfied. So now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the side skirt install. All right, guys. So now that we're on the side markers, I completed the other side already. So we're on the driver side. Same exact install for both driver and passenger. I got all my screws here, plus a few extra screws that I have, just to, you know, for more security. The passenger side is on, and it is on tight. I will say this kit bolts up very, very tight to the car. If you have any worries of, like, it being flimsy, that's not the case. And even this little, like, side trim right here, or mud flap piece, is really thick and strong. Like, I can barely even flex it. So right here, what I ended up having to do on the this side here, and yes, you can see my wheel is off. You will need to take the wheel off if you're going to install this part. I've seen a few videos of people that did these when I was even looking into getting them, and some people didn't do these. I personally am going to do these because I think it really matches well with the look, especially that I have a black car already. The gloss black, it just all, you know, really goes together. But you're going to take this bolt out here. This is a 7mm bolt, and then you can almost use this as a mock-up screw. And with that being there, it makes it even easier to do. So I'm going to take this out, and what I did as well is I'm going to screw in, as you can see, there's 2 screw holes there, and there's 2 here. That piece goes right in with that piece, and it creates a nice flush fitment. And again, with the other side of the splitter, and this is helpful with 2 people. I have a friend here to help me, but you can even do this by yourself because there's even a mock-up screw on this one, and that coming down here falls right there and right there, which is another 7mm. So you have to take these out first because you won't be able to fit in nice and flush with them in. So if you take this one out, put it in, you'll be able to have this one hanging up top. You can then screw in your mud flap piece to that and then attach it there. And I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So let me go ahead and get this one out. All right, guys, so we got that one mocked up. It's held in with just that 1 screw, and I got it running along this line. And I'm not going to lie to you, it looks like it's one with the car. It's not like an overly aggressive, sporty look. And again, you know, it's not mounted up yet anywhere else other than over there and over here. But it's a really sleek look. It fades right in with the car. And once it's mounted up, it's going to look even tighter. We got this side here mounted in. It looks really, really good. All in all, once I think everything's back together, it's going to look great. But I'm going to show you what I did here. So remember how I said there was 2 screws? Well, unfortunately on this splitter, oddly enough, the holes on the actual side skirt itself were already like opened, and it didn't, the screw was not thick enough to actually pull this in. So what I did was I used the 2 screws, put them through as a liner, have my friend hold, and we put a screw right down the middle, and it's not going through or anything, and it's still pulling it nice and tight, and it's in there together. And if this camera wasn't so extremely high def, you wouldn't see every dust particle on the earth, because to the eye, it only looks like a little bit of finger smudges, and then it's just nothing but clean. We're going to go ahead and get everything tightened up, but I went ahead and put a screw in here, a screw in here, and then that 1 screw there. I'm going to work along, get this all tacked in and going up underneath, and you would see it if you were holding your splitter, but you can see just the pre-screws right there. You can pre-drill, and then you can run right through, or you can just run right through with no drilling. I mean, that's probably not the best idea, but at the end of the day, it's your life, your car, and it's not going to really cause much of a difference. So I'm going to run my screws in now, and then once I get that all tightened up, I will show you what it looks like, and then we'll finalize everything on this back mud flap here and get those wheels back on. All right, guys, so we got it all tightened up, and I will be completely honest with you. I love it. I think the quality of it, 10 out of 10. The durability of it, 10 out of 10. It is so snug, guys. Like, I put a ton of things on cars before. My old 200, I put, you know, the eBay side skirts, and I get it. These aren't the same thing, but this material it is created out of is so strong, and I know it's going to last literally until I put a new true full body kit on this. I might actually even put this onto the full body kit. It looks so good. I think it goes so well with the black. If you have a black C6, I think it's really going to hit a little different for you. The guys that don't, it's still going to look really good. But this one's really for my guys with the black ones, because I think this look is going to be a totally different look than like if you have a red or, you know, the orange, white, or anything. Even white, I think, might really be good if you got those black accents. It might really, really look real good too. But all in all, we got it on. Coming back here, we used the screw holes that they had pre'd. And again, like I said, guys, this feels like it is made like with the car. Like if you were to take off your wheel well, you'd have to take this part off too, and it would just be a pain because, you know, you got to take your car apart. This does not feel aftermarket. I used the screws. I will say I had to use a few of my own screws. I love the screws that they came with. I think they look really good. I just don't have those exact style screws in hand, but we got it in. We got every single screw underneath put in. Again, use some of my own, but all the screws underneath are on, and it sits really well. I'm gonna go ahead and put the wheel on real quick and show you what that looks like. So guys, there you have it. I mean, absolutely beautiful, beautiful look. I tried to give you as best as shots as I could. I got off work kind of late, so the sunny was going down, but you got to see that outside look. And like I already said once, guys, I really think the black really suits this kit so well. I mean, but I've also seen maroon, I've seen orange, blue, red. They all look good. This kit is definitely worth the money, guys. No way around it. It's durable. It mounts right up. It's a little challenging. I mean, it's not too bad. You will need some power tools, you know, to drill and excuse the random dogs in the background, but some power tools to drill and mount this thing up. But after you do that, it mounts right up. There's inlays on each of the pieces, so you almost pretty much can like see exactly where to put it. The screws it comes with are great. You might have to use a few of your own, but all in all, I drove around today. I hit 150 on the highway, came out and checked it, and it was still perfect, perfect, perfect. So I love this product, like always as well. Link is down below, and make sure you check out all the other products on their store as well, like I will be doing soon. More things will come. I think I got to do something to the rear now. I don't know about you guys, but I do think I do. A little teaser, we'll be dropping a supercharger video on this as well. Not an install or anything like that, but I'm going to give you my opinion on it. I will be getting the A&A Pro Charger, and I'll go over some specs, some before and afters of what my specs were and things like that, and I'll let you even hear it. So stay tuned on that video, definitely coming. And until the next one, guys, thanks for checking this one out. Peace.